7 ways to do intermittent fasting. There are numerous alternative ways of intermittent fasting. The strategies differ within the variety of quick days and the calorie allowances. Intermittent fasting entails totally or partially abstaining from consuming for a set period of time, earlier than consuming, usually once more. Some research recommend that this fashion of consuming could supply advantages comparable to fat loss, higher well-being, and elevated longevity. Proponents declare that an intermittent fasting program is simpler to keep up than conventional, calorie-controlled diets. 7 methods to do intermittent fasting. There are numerous strategies of intermittent fasting, and other people will want completely different types. Learn on to search out about 7 alternative ways to do intermittent fasting. 1. Quick for 12 hours a day. The principles for this eating regimen are easy. An individual must resolve on and cling to a 12-hour fasting window day by day. In response to some researchers, fasting for 10 to 16 hours can cause trusted source the physique to show its fat shops into vitality, which releases ketones into the bloodstream. This could encourage weight reduction. 2. Fasting for 16 hours. Fasting for 16 hours a day, leaving in consuming window of 8 hours, is named the 16:8 technique or the lean gains eating regimen. Through the 16:8 eating regimen, males quick for 16 hours every day, and girls quick for 14 hours. Such a intermittent quick could also be useful for somebody who has already tried the 12-hour quick however didn't see any advantages. 3. Fasting for 2 days per week. Folks following the 5-2 eating regimen eat customary quantities of healthful meals for 5 days and scale back calorie consumption on the opposite 2 days. Through the 2 fasting days, males usually eat 600 energy and girls 500 energy. Usually, individuals separate their fasting days within the week. For instance, they might quick on a Monday and Thursday and eat usually on the opposite days. There needs to be at the least one non-fasting day between fasting days. 4. Alternate day fasting. There are a number of variations of the alternate day fasting plan, which entails fasting each different day. For some individuals, alternate day fasting means a whole avoidance of strong meals on fasting days, whereas different individuals enable as much as 500 energy. On feeding days, individuals usually select to eat as a lot as they need. One study trusted source stories that alternate day fasting is efficient for weight reduction and coronary heart well-being in each wholesome and obese adults. The researchers discovered that the 32 members misplaced a median of 5.2 kilograms, kg, or simply over 11 kilos, pound, over a 12-week interval. 5. A weekly 24-hour quick. Fasting utterly for 1 or 2 days per week, often called the eat-cease-eat eating regimen, entails consuming no meals for 24 hours at a time. Many individuals quick from breakfast to breakfast or lunch to lunch. Folks on this eating regimen plan can have water, tea, and different calorie-free drinks in the course of the fasting interval. 6. Meal skipping. This versatile method to intermittent fasting could also be good for rookies. It entails often skipping meals. Folks can resolve which meals to skip based on their stage of starvation or time restraints. Nevertheless, you will need to eat healthful meals at every meal. 7. The Warrior Weight Reduction Plan. The Warrior Weight Reduction Plan is a comparatively excessive type of intermittent fasting. The Warrior Weight Reduction Plan entails consuming little or no, often just some servings of uncooked fruit and greens, throughout a 20-hour fasting window, then consuming one giant meal at night time. The consuming window is often solely around 4 hours. This type of fasting could also be finest for individuals who have tried different types of intermittent fasting already. Supporters of the Warrior Weight Reduction Plan declare that people are pure nocturnal eaters and that consuming at night time permits the physique to achieve vitamins in keeping with its circadian rhythms. Suggestions for sustaining intermittent fasting. It may be difficult to stay to an intermittent fasting program. The next suggestions could assist individuals keep on monitor and maximize the advantages of intermittent fasting. Staying hydrated. Drink plenty of water and calorie-free drinks, comparable to natural teas, all through the day. Avoiding obsessing over meals. Plan loads of distractions on fasting days to keep away from excited about meals, comparable to catching up on paperwork or going to see a film. Resting and stress-free. Keep away from strenuous actions on fasting days, though mild train comparable to yoga could also be helpful. Making each calorie rely. If the chosen plan permits some energy throughout fasting intervals, choose nutrient-dense meals which can be wealthy in protein, fiber, and healthful fat. Examples embody beans, lentils, eggs, fish, nuts, and avocado.